my beautiful people. Welcome to Sanitylicious. Today, we are diving into a motherhood and career topic, the balancing act, a topic that resonates with so many women. For decades, women have been told that they can have it all, a successful career and a fulfilling, perfect family life. But let's be honest, balancing the two often feels like trying to juggle fire and water. It's so complicated. Oh my god, it's so exhausting and sometimes downright overwhelming. Let's unpack the realities, the myths, and most importantly, how we can redefine success on our own terms. So, come with me, stay with me, and let's get straight to it. Now, the myth of having it all. We've all heard it, right? Yeah, you can have it all, but who defines what all actually is? And what does it even mean? This phrase implies that women can somehow be perfect in every role. Supermoms at home, CEOs at work with impeccable homes, and Instagram ready family vacations. The problem with this narrative is that it often ignores the emotional and mental toll that this impossible standard places on women. So, realistically, having it all means compromising in different areas of life. Some days you are killing it at your work but missing your kids' soccer game. The other days you are present with your family but your work emails are piling up. This constant push and pull between two major aspects of life, leaving so many women feeling like they are falling short in both. The pressure to be everything to everyone creates a burden that can be mentally exhausting. So instead of striving for this impossible ideal, what if we redefined having it all as having what's important to you? Success should be personal. So if we can redefine it to be that way, why not? Why can we not just do it? For some women, it might mean that they are climbing the corporate ladder. For others, it could be spending more time with their children while maintaining a part-time job. So there's no one size fits all when it comes to fulfillment. What is success to you can be success for you alone and not for everyone. And just because you see climbing the corporate ladder as success, it doesn't mean, oh, boom, that's the ultimate success and the image and what it really is. So this type of concept is referred to emotional labor, as it's so invisible workload that keeps family running smoothly. Things like remembering doctor's appointments, managing household schedules, and doing the mental gymnastics of keeping track of everyone's needs. Oh my god, this is truly a job of a superhero. This type of labor is it's never acknowledged, yet it it consumes so much energy. It consumes so much energy. This is why I get so frustrated by men who think that being a woman, being a housewife, means you get to stay at home the whole day, as if like you're doing nothing. Like, who's washing all these dishes? How do you find the home so clean and smelling so fresh? Where did you think that energy all came from, that was able to do that? So yeah, so even if you have an understanding partner, man, uh, I don't know how to express this. So let me just tell you this. As I was busy doing my research for this video, I came across a study that shown that women still tend to bear the brunt of this invisible work. And what's the result? It's exhaustion, it's frustration, and often feeling of not being enough. And if maybe you're enough, you end up feeling like you're not good enough. Now, let's address the career stigma. While things are slowly changing, women, particularly mothers, often face subtle discrimination in the workplace. I don't know where this comes from, but how many times have we heard that motherhood is a career killer? Women who take time off work to have children are often seen as less dedicated or less serious about their careers. The motherhood penalty is a real phenomenon where mothers earn less than childless women and men, and they are often passed over for promotions or these prestigious projects just because they don't have children. So I'm guessing that makes them to be the right candidate who's going to give their best to whatever projects that will be. I mean, what? This is one of the reasons so many women who are very career driven, they don't even have children because they see this at work. They don't have children, they're not married, and they're not even looking for any of that. But deep down, that's what they want, but they can't have it because now it's not good for their career. But here's the irony. Working mothers are often more efficient and productive. With so many responsibilities on their plates, they've mastered the art of multitasking and prioritizing. Some women feel that after having children, they've developed sharper time management skills and an ability to get more done in less time. So the question becomes, why do we devalue this experience instead of seeing it as a strength? Do you get what I'm saying? Thankfully, the workplace is slowly catching up with the realities of motherhood. Many companies now offer flexible work arrangements, including remote work, job sharing, and extended maternity or parental leave. And I think this is very great. I'm so grateful to see these changes, and I'm looking forward to see how the future looks. Hey, I'm looking forward to that. And some companies are introducing on-site childcare facilities or even paying for the part of the child's cost, recognizing that supporting mothers isn't just an act of kindness, but a smart business move. A very smart business move. So employee retention and job satisfaction go up when companies acknowledge the challenges working mothers face and offer solutions that they can offer to help out the mother. Because somehow it is benefiting the reputation and the environment of their business. I mean, if you know that you work for a company that cares that cares for you, you're gonna make sure that you keep the company happy by delivering your best work. So however, it's important to acknowledge that not all industries or countries have these policies. Why not? But we'll get there. We'll get there. In some sectors, women still face the challenge of either giving up their careers or finding unaffordable childcare alternatives. So this is especially prominent in lower income jobs or industries where flexibility is seen as a privilege rather than a necessity. So, I'm really hoping that as time goes on, these narratives that some of these companies have change. I'm really hoping for that. But with how things are going, I see it. I truly do see it. Now, talking about the emotional toll of guilt. Then there's the issue of guilt. No matter how much a mother tries, there's often a lingering feeling of guilt in one area or another. If you are working hard at your job, you might feel like you are neglecting your children. If you prioritize your time with your family, you might feel like you are failing or you are falling behind with your work. So this guilt often stems from societal expectations that women should be naturally inclined toward motherhood while also excelling in their careers. Wow, such hypocrisy. And while men may also face um, challenging styles when they have to be balancing work with family, society is far less likely to judge them harshly for it. They are not. Oh my God, men are so privileged. Men are so privileged. But it's time to shift that narrative. It's time to shift that narrative. Feeling guilty for pursuing a career doesn't make you a bad mom. Just as devoting time, just devoting time to your children doesn't make you less ambitious. I'm truly hoping that mothers get this. Mothers, please, I hope you're listening. So, women deserve the space to define what works for them without judgment, without pressure. Whether that means going back to work full time, staying home with their children, or finding a middle ground. So, I'm really hoping that more women they deal with this issue of guilt that comes from both sides. Now you're having guilt that you're not spending enough time with your children, and now you're having guilt because you're not focusing on this career. So this balancing act between motherhood and career is not just a personal struggle. It's also, what should I call it? It's also a feminist issue. Historically, women have had to fight, really hard for the right to even be in the workplace, let alone balance motherhood and career. I mean, feminism advocates for a world where women can make their own choices without being restricted by outdated stereotypes about what their role should be, stuff like that. But in recent years, there's been a push to normalize the idea that women can choose motherhood and a career without compromising one for the other. This shift is truly crucial for empowering the next generation of girls to see that they can define success on their own terms. But to truly make this possible, policies need to change. Mm. Policies need to change. And I'm saying worldwide. Policies need to change. Paid family leave, affordable childcare, and flexible hours option need to be a norm, not an exception, but a norm, something that's normal. And with feminism um, still alive and women still fighting for equality in all levels, in all departments, I truly foresee this coming. We've come a long way. So yeah, we just need to find the balance, finding the balance on your own takeaway. So yeah, man. So guys, um here is that no single solution or blueprint for balancing motherhood and career. It's a journey. It's a journey that looks different for everyone. What's important is that we create a world where women feel supported in whichever choices they make, whether it's to return to work, stay at home, or find a better approach. It's about finding your own rhythm, knowing that balance doesn't mean giving 50% to both areas at all times, but rather adapting to the ups and downs and flows of life. So some days work may take priority, and the other days family does, and that is okay. Don't try to tackle both at the same time because one is going to end up suffering. So, at the end of the day, we need to stop holding ourselves to impossible standards and start embracing progress, not perfection. I mean, progress, and be patient. Be so patient with yourself, because society's expectations will continue to evolve. But what truly matters is that you are fulfilled by the choices you make and not pressured, but so fulfilled and not by what others expect. And you do this for yourself and people around you. I'm talking about your family. They get to benefit, not only your family but also in your workplace, because remember I mentioned that the more that the company takes care of its employees, they are going to be encouraged and motivated to deliver their best work because they are being taken care of and the company is being fair to them. So yeah, guys, that's me and my thoughts, and I'm so happy for the people who watched my video and up to now. Thank you so much. May God bless you. And guys, thank you once again. Thank you so much. And this is sanitylicious, and I am signing out. Toodles.